Good morning, good morning, good morning. Vecchio, I'm surprised I didn't. This is a last minute thing. Emerald, hello. I hope all of you are well. Hope everybody's having a great day. First, we're going to start this out with a little prayer. As always, in the name of the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit, amen. Dear God, Heavenly Father, I ask you to watch over these people in Maine suffering from this mass shooting, all the people all over the world who are dealing with mental illness and can't get help, or it's not acknowledged, or just put aside, or until a tragedy like this comes up. Lord, I ask you to watch over everybody on this internet, all the people in this chat and their families, and to maybe help some of these content creators to calm down, Lord, and to step back and stop treating people so hastily, and to stop being so nasty. My show is not for a posse panel, Lord. My show is not for drama. This is the show for you come here, you show respect. And I ask you to give everybody that comes in here, Lord, that peace of mind to show respect, because that's all I want to do. It's a nice, pleasant podcast, Lord, with your guidance. I ask you to watch over every veteran. I ask you to watch over every kid from young to old, every sick person, anybody dealing with any tragedy, any, whatever anybody has going on that's dealing with mental that can't get help or doesn't have the right outlet to seek it, or the people don't understand it and to keep judging. Lord, I ask you to take that judgmental thing away from people. Lord, I'm not perfect, but I come with good intentions in your name. Amen. In the name of the Father, Son, Holy Spirit. Amen. Darren C4, on everything I love, brother. Let me tell you something. I was thinking about you this morning. I was on everything I love. I was giving you a shout out today, my brother. So here's a public service announcement or a little disclaimer. By no way or means am I dropping a link for a bunch of people to come up here and tell me about this one did this one did that, this one did this. Listen, I don't care about YouTube drama. What I care about is uplifting people. And to all the beautiful people here that's coming by, I didn't even expect this many because this was unannounced. But we have a real situation going on here in this country called mental health that I don't hear anybody talking about. And to be honest, I think that I would rather use my time and utilize it wisely to discuss why I believe, my opinion, that this thing called YouTube has gotten the way that it's gotten. I believe that a lot of it has to do with mental health. I believe that a lot of these people do not deal with mental health. They just take it out on other people. We need more resources. I mean, 20 some people killed, or 16, 22, like 30 or 40. This guy he told his doctor that he was going to, he felt these urges. He was going to shoot something up. I don't know anything verbatim. I'm just, paraphrasing. But the fact that he couldn't talk to anybody and go to somebody, and a lot of that's just like here, all the build up, the drama, people talking shit, going after families, people showing up and handling business. To me, that's not like something that, somebody should say, oh, they need to go to jail. No, you run your mouth, you deserve what you get. But what I'm saying is, why is everybody on here running their mouth and telling everybody what chat they can go to, where they can go, what they can do? Listen, you come here respectfully, you're welcome. I don't care if you're on Billy Bonson's show, Tom Ford show, Jane Austen. I don't care, because to me, I'm a grown man. Why do grown men care where other men go? Argo's my brother. Argo goes everywhere. He talks to some dudes I probably wouldn't talk to, but what? I can tell him where to go? No. See, that's mental, trying to control people, trying to make people feel like the only way that you say is the right way. No, we have to really get a grip on this shit. And just to show you that this is no joke, this is since January. Since January alone, you got a shooting in Romoville, Illinois, right? September 17th. Lake Township, Ohio, August 24th. Oklahoma City, August 16th. July 15th. Shreveport, Louisiana, July 4th. Philadelphia, July 3rd. Mesa, Arizona, May 26th. Nashville, Texas, May 23rd. Allen, Texas, May 6th. Lake Wales, Florida, May 2nd. Henrietta, Oklahoma, May 1st. Mojave, California, April 30th. Cleveland, Texas, 28th. Maine, Bodine, Maine, April 18th. I'm not laughing at that, the name. Dadeville, Alabama, April 15th. Louisville, Kentucky. Louisiana, March 31st. Tennessee, March 27th. South Carolina, March 21st. Alabama, 13th to 14th. Dallas, Texas, March 12th. Florida, March 10th. Florida, March 1st. Alabama, Alabama, 21st. Mississippi, 17th. Tennessee, January 29th. California, 21st, 23rd, 16th. Ohio, 13th. Carolina, 7th. Utah, 4th. What I'm getting at, I didn't even know if I put that up for you guys to see it or not. But anyway, that's a lot since January. I mean, and to be honest, let's look at what causes that. See, mental illness is a very, very, very serious situation. Most people have trauma at a younger age, and they carry it on to adolescence and adulthood. Most people do not take care of their illness. Most people lash out like they do on here. Like, the funniest thing about this YouTube thing is all these people fighting and going at it, they never even met each other. They're saying the most hateful things about families and all. Like, I don't want any parts of that. Vecchio, my paisan. Emerald, I hope you're well. Darren, my brother, man, I'm glad you came by, brother. Thank you, brother. Thank you, man. I appreciate you. Argo, my brother. Celia. Lisa Ann. BFFF. Cool Gamer, I hope you're well. Hope you're well. Hope you're well. SC Johnson, thank you. Good to see you too. Yeah, I'm dealing with a lot. If you can, I will ask. Arthur, what's up, brother? I hope you're well. Well, actually, you know what? I will say this, not as a pity party, but my Uncle John is in hospice right now. He's on his last leg. If anybody could keep him in your prayers, because he's going through a tough little time, man. He's not looking to make, they don't think more than 10 days. But I don't say that as a pity party because he's lived a long life and he's a great guy. You know, his sons are like my brothers, so it's a little tough, man. But it's life. You keep going. Yeah, like I don't want anybody talking to me about who was up in my chat when I've seen all these people make up and I've seen people hanging out with people that I can say that there's certain people that made amends with certain people that I would never, ever even think about talking or looking at again. And to be honest, I don't care. Do what you want. Just don't come here with your drama. This is a drama-free show. This is for people to come here and say, hey, you know what? You guys all thought I wasn't the smartest one, right? You all said I was stupid. All these people, oh, Code, he's this, he's that. Listen, I play dumb. Look who's laughing now. I have a show here with good people in my chat that's respectful. And you know what? They're welcome. And whoever don't like it, don't like it. I don't care, man. I do what I want. This is my show. I always wanted to do good. I have the Make-the-Wish thing worked out right now. I'm waiting for Luke to call me back either today or tomorrow so I can start rolling with that too. Because, you know, my whole intent on this internet was to come here and help people, to lift people up. Yeah, we went through some wars and been through some things. But after a while, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and realizing there's no difference. There's no difference right now than what happened a year and a half ago. It's the same shit. People are battling with each other, going after families, kids, cursing every 5 minutes. This one's disgusting. This one's that. This one's this. This one's that. That's not what I want, man. I to be honest, you know, I have to say this because it was brought to my attention, man. Grown men don't act like that, you know? And nobody can ever say, Sessa. That's my brother right there. Big bro. That's my big bro. I'm little bro, even though he didn't come to see me for lunch, but he's a busy guy. He's a real busy guy. And for all who doesn't know Anthony Sessa, It's a great dude from even when I was a kid till now, the same guy, you know? Yeah, my Uncle John, Seth, you know my Uncle John. He had the Luray Motel. Listen, great guy, man. Great guy. Yeah, Arthur, you don't have to worry about coming in here in any drama, bro. I don't have any drama or ties to nobody, man. I do my own thing. You know, to each his own. I wish everybody the best. But I'd rather have 13 people here with no drama than what the hell do I want 100 people fighting? And this one said that. This one said that. They were sending me all these videos, Arthur, all these people going at it. And I'm saying to myself, you know what? Darren knows. Darren's my bro too, big bro. I've never disrespected anybody here. I've laughed along, but I've never went at families, kids, mothers. They've came at me, my family, because I understand, as much as everybody's so smart on here, I understand that this is the rest of your life. Everybody's watching this. So if you act a fool on here and you think, oh, that's nothing, well, when you're trying to do things like I am, like open up youth centers and have gyms for kids so where they can get out of that childhood trauma and really get the resources they need so they don't have to grow up to act like us and how we were on here like a bunch of idiots. That's not what life's about. And if you're not a person that doesn't want to help people and see the better and the good of all man and women, then I really don't want to be bothered with you. What do I care if somebody says, oh, Code's a scumbag, Code's a piece of shit, Code's this, Code's that? You don't even know me. I can go anywhere and hold my head up high. And I've been very loyal to a lot of people. And I've never, ever, ever betrayed trust first. I've been disrespected a lot, but I don't care. Because the good thing about this thing is, look, we have mental health in this country that's so bad that people are literally shooting at 60 people. A bowling alley somewhere else, an ex-Marine, a guy who was in getting help and told the doctor that he had these urges or he might do something like this. And nobody did anything. Nobody. And now look at what happens. Now we have 20-some people passed away, 40 people injured. However, I don't know. Then they'll say, oh, he's lying. I don't know the statistics. I don't know the number of people. What I do know is that mental health is the problem. And mental health is the problem for this YouTube. For real. Let's see what Emerald says. Mental health is expensive and really in the family. Yeah, man. You know, and it's sad though, Emerald, because, you know, that's the thing. People need to understand that when you're up here and you're fighting with grown men and you're talking about doing this and doing that, you're going at families and this, that, and the other thing, man. I wasn't raised that way. And I've never disrespected anybody that way. Because I understand that a lot of this is mental. A lot of these people that are having these little crash outs on the YouTube are people who haven't dealt with their situations yet, their problems. They're still trying to figure out what's going on. But like when you see a mass shooting like that, you have to say to yourself, damn, man, there's really a problem. Like this guy said something to a doctor and didn't get help, and now 20 people are dead. That could have been avoided. Just like everything that happens on here with the fights and the drama and the doxing and the bullshit, all that could be avoided too. If you take yourself away from this drama, that doesn't mean you're a bitch. That means you're smart. People think, oh, my manhood, my manhood. I don't care about manhood. I care about my respect. My honor's intact. I'm respected. And that's the way I want to keep it. And this is no dig or shot at nobody because, to be honest, you know, with everything I have going on in my life, you know, from raising a 16-year-old to dealing with my parents and, you know, going through a lot of other things, I just feel that that's manly, to be a man and handle your business. Stop whining every day. Everybody, nobody's better than anybody, and we all have it just as bad as the other one, maybe, if not more so. You know? Like my uncle, him and his wife, all they did, my aunt, she's been passed years now. I have her tattooed on my leg, but all they ever did was help people. I never heard any drama in their house. I never heard them fight. I never heard them argue. I never heard them talk about people. I've never, ever heard them just be ungrateful. If you're running around pissed off and miserable, man, and you're not getting help for your mental, eventually pressure bust pipes. And that's going to mean that sooner or later, there's going to be a problem. You know, if you're dealing with mental health, there's people out there. Try to get a hold of your insurance carrier or get a hold of your state representative or your senator, congressman, and tell them if you're a veteran. I don't know if you need to get a hold of a vet's hospital, but let's try to do better, man, as people, because, you know, all this drama and rah-rah doesn't get anywhere. Yeah, it's sad. We have a short. Michelle, how you doing? Oh, I know it. I know Anthony knows me, man. I don't have to fake anything. He knows me. No, yeah, no, I do. I believe, and respectfully, I like that you disagree because I like to hear everybody's point. Yeah, it's a U.S. issue, but if you take the guns away, right, and you don't solve the mental health, it's definitely mental health. I don't think it's a gun issue, man. I really don't. And to be honest, if you take guns away from people who are legit, how they protect themselves, because, you know, as an ex-criminal, as an ex-felon, you know, they have all the guns. They terrorize neighborhoods. But no, I believe what you're saying. Yeah, it's a U.S. issue, definitely. But I don't know so much gun more so than mental. That's a good debate, though. But I like your point, bro. Yeah, prayers to the families. Yeah, well, you know what, bro? I will give you that, Deuces. I can go to my old hood right now. I did a short there the other day. There's no short of anything. Rocket launchers, you know, M16s, the guns. I mean, that's a whole nother topic, bro, Deuces, man, because that's, you know, I just had this discussion with somebody the other day, too, about guns and about, you know, a certain state that is really responsible for all the guns in this country. It starts with the I and ends with an A. And I'll give you a hint. Our last vice president was the governor of that state. That's where it's all coming from. Straight up, man. But no, yeah, I believe like even this Deuce is bringing that point up is good, because then you have people having a discussion versus, oh, I don't want to hear that shit. Or like how if you say you disagree with me and then I get mad because you don't agree with me. That's another problem on here. I thought everybody was supposed to be their own person, have their own identity, their own views. Everybody over here is following a leader. All these guys have disrespected each other's families. Everybody's cool now. That's not going to last. What, because you say you don't want to hurt each other no more, so that's all done? Get to the root of the problem. What was the root of the problem? You got to deal with your issues, because anybody that engages like that, I like to think there's a problem there. Even if I have done it too, I understand that that's not right. I've towed the line. I might not have gone as far as anybody else, but to even engage and go back and forth with these people and avatars and trolls that we don't even know. And who gives a shit if a content creator has people in his chat? What does that mean? Like, isn't the good thing about YouTube and being a subscriber is that if you don't want to watch me, you could turn me off and go somewhere else? Respectfully, as long as you don't go to another chat and say, yeah, Code's a clown. Okay, then I would just bring up the question, well, why would you want to be in this chat? I don't care what anybody does, man. I really don't. Yeah, my cousins live in Canada and they have a hard time. Yeah, you know, Emerald, you know what I'm saying? Exactly that state. And I'm telling you, he's an ex-street guy. Like, and I'm not saying he's a tough guy, nothing like that, but being around, and I used to carry guns a lot. It's exactly right, Emerald. Perfect. See you, Lisa, and have a good day. That's the truth, man. Hey, Rabbit of Chaos. It is all fake bullshit. To be honest, you know what I do think, Deuces, that you brought that up? I think a lot of this is like staged, you know. No, I don't mean staged. Let me say that, take that back. People getting killed is not staged. And I don't mean this incident that took place. I'm talking about everything else that happens in the world, in government, when you know they stage certain things or they act like they care. They'll come out and do a press conference and act like they care, but they don't do anything. You know what I mean? It's like almost like that's what I've been saying on here. The negative is what sells. The drama, the chaos. Like to me, that's a smokescreen. I'm not taking anything away of what happened to the mass shooting. I didn't mean it about that. I mean staging other bullshit around, you know, instead of getting to the real problem, man, because we have to get to that. But nobody's willing to have a debate without jumping down each other's throats. So, you know, and everybody wants to see things in their lens. You know, from their lens, everybody wants to see everything the way they see it. They don't want to believe anybody else. They don't want to believe that you could have your opinion and your opinion to you could count. See, don't ever discount somebody else's opinion. Whether you think it's wrong or not, that's their opinion. They are entitled to that. Just like YouTube. If they want to go to another show, go to another show. Do what you want to do. I'm so sick of hearing and people sending me videos of, can you believe this guy? Can you believe that guy? I don't care. I don't care what these people are doing. My 16-year-old son has been listening. Dad, what are you doing? Like, come on, you got to learn and you got to, everybody has to see it and say, wait a minute. I'm here arguing with people going through drama for what? What's it worth? Why? I hate somebody I don't even know. Like, yeah, I don't like what certain people have done here, especially when it comes to veterans. But to me, that's not for me to hold somebody's hand and carry them around and what they're going to do, they're going to do. You know, free will, freedom of speech, do what you want, but respectfully. That's what we have to get back to, man. I don't care about 100 people in a chat. I never have. None of that means anything to me. What does that mean? When it's all negative and drama and people bashing people and putting people down. I don't like that shit, to be honest. I don't want to be parts of that. Even when they came after my mother, my father, my family, I never retaliated in that way because I understand what needs to go on. Just like even what happened with that dude up there. You run your mouth sooner or later, you're going to get trashed. That's what happens in life. Did anybody think that wasn't going to happen? I mean, is it worth it? When you're talking about somebody's kids, hey, man, I'm no man to judge anybody on that. Now, the more mature person would say, oh, don't let it get to you. Let it, look, we're humans. We're not supposed to just sit here like robots. We have feelings. We have emotions. But the thing is, what we have to do better in this country with the mental health is giving people tools to learn how to deal with certain things and issues and trauma. And, because that's the problem. When you leave something undone, it just builds up, man. I heard somebody say something last night. Somebody in recovery was talking about how they wouldn't be able to get clean, like, because they told all their secrets. And they said a lot of times when they used to hold secrets, it's because the secrets would make them actually get high more. I think some people, I mean, if that's what you want to do what you have to do. I don't know, if that takes a burden off somebody, but however anybody feels, just remember that making somebody else feeling like a piece of shit is not going to do anything but make you feel worse, because that's karma, man. Like, let them talk. What does anybody care who likes them or doesn't like them? Why does anybody care? Oh, this guy's talking shit. Who cares? We went through this, man, for friggin' what's up, Lance? What's going on, brother? We went through this a whole summer. I told you I was done with it. The point was made. I mean, straight up. I don't care who likes it, who doesn't like it. I don't care who makes a video about me or doesn't. You're not going to get a response. You're wasting your time, because I know that that's the biggest part of the friggin' problem is all of us that respond. Well, you know, there's an old saying, you know, if you leave something alone, you know, it'll pretty much like a bee. If a bee is getting ready to sting you, I'm allergic. I'm not going to start swatting. I'm going to be calm and take myself out of the situation. Right? Why even engage back? Mimo, what's up, brother? Why gauge back? What, I'm a punk because I'm not fighting with these people, and I'm not saying, oh, I'm standing with this one or that one or arguing with this one. Deuces, 1,000%, brother. 1,000%. 1,000%. That's good point too. Yo, they took away, man. There's not, man. Listen. I know, Darren, damn straight. I know people. BB from VA, what's up? This is the Positive Podcast. I'm gonna change the name to the Positive Podcast. And you know what, Steven? I didn't know how to do that before, and I learned how to do that, and it's pretty good. You know, relationships are tough too, especially when you have a lot on your plate. People don't understand when you have, you know, a lot of people calling, when you have to be pulled in different directions for how can I say this without saying anything? See, I'm making sure I'm watching what I'm saying. When you're getting pulled in different directions to take care of, you know, most important situations in your life, like family or friends or your own stuff, your mental health or your own physical health, that's what you have to understand. Like, the main point of today is like this guy who shot these people up, he spoke to a doctor. Right away, they should have notified the police. I don't know if they did that or not. But at the end of the day, you've seen how many shootings since, however, January. I mean, people are upset. People are traumatized. People don't know how to get through life. People pick up, they use drugs, or look, this thing on YouTube, the back and forth, the drama, the yelling, the screaming, that's an addiction too. It's the same shit. And the worst thing is doing something every day, thinking you're going to get a different result. That's called insanity. And I believe I had a case of temporary insanity for a while. But look, I see the light. It's not even just about my son. It's the fact that I don't get joy out of watching people hurt. No, if you hurt my family and talk about my family, what, I got to double back, triple back and hurt you? If I can't put my hands around your neck, I mean, obviously, you know, I'm using that as a, you know, it's just a way to say, like, that's the old way. You know, people will talk, you would handle a nice little squabble, and then you're done, go your separate ways. But I like the fact that I'm this person, man, that I'm able to dial back. There's nothing wrong with wanting a change. There's nothing wrong to want to do a podcast to just see people in a good light. And nobody ever has to feel weird coming in here worrying about who's going to say, oh, you were in Coach chat. And if you go to other people's chats, I don't care. Why do I care? Even if they don't like me, I don't care. Who am I to control anybody? Straight up. That's the problem. Everybody's this control thing. Well, everybody on here, let me tell you this. Everybody on here is so worried about controlling everybody else that they can't even control themselves. They're acting like kids, immature. I've seen some people, man, you know, that I know probably don't feel me in a good light or a good way and don't like me. But when I see the way these people act and say the things that they say, man, this is all recorded. Forget the feds and everybody else watching. You have people watching this. We're talking about mental issues here. Like, so then all of a sudden one day, God forbid, somebody loses a job and you go for another job and they type up, boom. You were saying this on YouTube back then. Oh. So I think we all need to, as a whole, do better and be better. And I think the biggest thing we have to do is get better. Stop getting bitter. Like, who cares what people think? Why does anybody care, man? I'm saying it again. Why do you care what somebody thinks about you? Why? And I'm wearing the Phillies today. They lost, so what? Be your own person. I was always taught that, man. Do your own thing. And to be honest, I'm so glad that I'm able to do this the way that I want. Because to be honest, I don't have anything against anybody. If anybody has something against me, that's on them. There's not going to be somebody makes a show and code responds. Those days are done. I don't care what it is. Doesn't matter. People need a spot to come to, and really to see somebody coming from the heart that's not a liar or a snake or somebody trying to get over on somebody. It's never been about money for me. I still didn't even get a first check yet from YouTube. They owe me I forget how much it is. I'll get it. My uncle is not well. It's going to be a couple days now. I'm going to try to get out there later on today. I'm going to ride the bike up there and go see him. But he's on hospice. He's at the end. They said 10 days. I don't know. I think it might go a little quicker, but we don't know yet. So, Uncle John, we love you. It was great that I got to see him. I know, man. Vecchio, Pazzo. Yeah, I've had a lot of injuries, man. Disability, all that shit. They wanted to put after I got shot, I had a lot of PTSD from that. Like, I wasn't obviously I had to be too much of a tough, I didn't really let it out or show people, but it affected me. Even what I went through as a kid has affected me, but it doesn't define me. That's what I'm saying. Anybody up here on this YouTube that's bashing people every day for no reason, calling people names, that's not a problem with the people you're talking about. It's a problem with you. People have to get better, man. Yeah, I know. But isn't there something in there, Deuces, if they say, like, yo, I want to shoot a school or I haven't, bad. I think the guy was a Marine, too. I think he said something like reference, like he was going to commit some kind of act, like he felt like doing something. I thought that they would have to. Impeach, my brother. What's up? Impeach. I've been getting it in on the bike here and there, brother. I was out last night. Amanda, how you doing? Everything's cool, but if you can't keep my Uncle John in your prayers, he's 85. He's lived a long life. He has, I guess, blood cancer. It's like leukemia, right? It's the same thing. Isn't that a form of leukemia? I thought leukemia was blood cancer. It's sad, though, to see a guy like that who hasn't stopped his whole life. I watch him build empires. I watched a guy very successful. Very successful. Worked every day. Went back and forth from North Wildwood to Philly every week for 30 years. Back and forth. And still has a house down there. The house he built was incredible. And like I said, his sons are like my brothers, man. We've come up together. When my mom came from Italy, my Uncle John's wife was my mother's first friend at 9 years old. Like, they're sisters. There's nothing you could say. She's passed now, but you know how that goes, man. Brian Press, my brother, how you feeling, dude? Let me tell you about Brian. A couple people reached out. Brian's one of them. William Brooklyn reached out. A couple people reached out. SoFlo reached out, and Tina, they reached out to see how my uncle was doing. Kevin, obviously, a lot of people. But Brian sent me an email, and I really appreciate it, bro. Because I hear other people in other chats who obviously don't like us or I don't know, whatever, talk about people, and it's just funny to me. Brian, keep doing what you're doing, man. You're a good dude. Kentucky lady. The Positive Podcast. It's the morning show. The Positive Podcast will go to the street. I think that we all can do better, man. I think we will. I do have some interesting fellas that will be coming on here pretty soon. We're waiting to sort some things out now. My buddy Tony, I'm trying to get him on here. He did time, changed his life, coach kids. He's a master kickboxer. I mean, his unbelievable, crazy stories, man. Funny dude too. You know? Yeah. That's what's up, brother. You getting ready? You going for a cruise? Good shit. Yeah, right. Thank you, Brian. I do appreciate that, man. Darren C4, my brother, too, man. That's another good fucking dude. Let me tell you about Darren. That's a real one and a good dude. He knows how I feel, man. He knows the deal. Just like Andy Sessa, he knows. Just like Argo, they know. Guys know me. They don't have to say it. You know? But I've heard a lot of people, though, Brian. I've heard nothing to do with you, Brian, or anything, but I'm just telling you because you're my man. Brian, there's been a lot of people dogging me out behind the scenes, man. Yeah, I've seen some shit and heard a couple recorded calls that, man, I guess people ain't messing with code no more. But I would never reveal. I would never say it. I laugh at it because you know what? If you have to talk about me, especially I never did anything to you, thank you. Because God always takes people out of my life for a reason, you know, and I don't have any beef with anybody. Their beef is with me. Don't get mad at me because I want to do a better podcast. I want to do better content. I want to really, you know, tap into this thing called life that we have, all aspects of it. I want to help people, man, if I can. I want to do my toy run. I want to sit there and, you know, if somebody has a problem and I can help them, reach out. Or maybe if I have a problem, I can reach out. You know, like you guys don't realize as subs, like it's not just for me. It's not just you guys have stood by my side since day one. Nobody's left. Even when I got to do what I got to do for my family. You guys don't know how much that means to me because I'm a loyal guy. And that's the way I am. And I don't forget. And I don't care who is in this chat. And if other people don't like you or whatever, you're in here showing me respect and love and you've been supportive. I appreciate it. There's no need to badmouth people, man. There's other shows that do that. If you want to go watch people fight, anybody can go there. You're just not going to see that here. There's no reason to. Why? Why can't I add? Like, again, it's the insanity. Doing the same thing every day, man, looking for a different result. Nothing's changed. Like Darren said, it's ping pong. There's nobody here that's made such an impact on here. It's always going back to coming at families and fighting and arguing and blah, 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 blah. It's not, you know what I mean? And the fact that when women and people have come after me and attacked me and my family, I never returned the favor and went after their family. I might have talked about them a little bit, but I don't do that because I understand as a man, when you have a problem with somebody, it's just with them. But what is the problem here? Freaking YouTube. Like Darren was saying a while back, what are we fighting for? Darren got tired of hearing all that shit. Like, seriously, you wake up in the morning, you know, people like Impeach like to get a little smoky, like myself. Enjoy the day, get started. Like, look, let me show you guys something. So you guys see what I like to do. They'll say, oh, don't put this up. Don't put this up. Why would you do that? That's stupid. No, it's not stupid. I was far removed. Hold on, let me see something. Where Here we go. Like this made me, I'm not even lying, man. And this is my short. Hold on. Nobody could take this away from me, guys. Brian Pratt. Hey, Darren, check this out. My friends, they're Indian, right? They're from India. And one of those, hey, Ant, check this out, Ant, real quick. If you could just look, Ant, just for 1 minute, and I'll let you go. Ant, check this out. Hold on. Ant, don't leave. I need 10 seconds. It's coming right here. I can't make it that bigger, but Ant, check this out. I was over here at the Indian. They got the Indian guy has a ranch. The old man, bro. Look, he was making. Well, we were both making. Obviously, we dumped it out. Wink, wink. After, but this is old fashioned. This is a tradition from India brought to the States, and this is how they make their liquor.
Yeah, baby. Look at that. Fresh Pews Distills. Backyard shit.
Right there.
Look at that beautiful setup.
There's heat under here. Boom, done. I mean, and to be honest, that one, that had like 8,000 views already. That's pretty cool. Now, and we were making we made moonshine. So ready. Yeah, I'm going. And them dudes are crazy. I got to bring you over there. You probably even know some of them. They're crazy, bro. Yeah, no, that was straight liquor, man. They had grapefruit. They had that 55-gallon drum. They had it about quarter filled with mash. It was grapefruit. I've never seen it done from right there. Usually, I see them go from there to thumper, another one to cool it down. They don't use that. They use that the way their method. Trying to think. I don't know what you called it. It was like a little bit yellowish. Man, look, I put it on my tongue. That shit was like, that thing was like lightning, brother. You could, hooch. But they drank it. He got like 2 gallons out of it. Oh, Jules is in here. What's up, Jules? Yup. You gotta have loyalty. If you don't have that, you're nothing, man. Straight up. This is drama free, man. No drama over here. Everybody be happy. Yeah, and you know, bro, they were drinking that shit right out of there, bro. And they were like this, bro. He was like, buddy, do a shot. I was like, nah, man. I said, Unc, I can't do it. He wanted that because I was helping him, man. I helped him with a couple things because when they were putting the mash in, they weren't really squeezing it, man. They were just like, and dropping. I was, whoa. You have to really get that out of there. So I made a little, they had one of those things for the grill, a waffle, whatever they're called. It makes, like an old Pizzelle thing, whatever. So I squeezed a lot out, and I got them more liquor than that. But usually I told them if they would have ran it one more time, that would have definitely took a lot of, and they drank the heads. Like the first stuff that came out, I said, you got to throw that out. That's poison. The first batch that comes out, at least like the first couple ounces, you got to throw out. Nope, they drank it. Oh, but they made this food. Their mom made me. She made some white rice with curry goat. I don't eat the meat, but the sauce was so spicy. With the rice. And guys, I'm trying to lose weight. I'm working out. Their mother is a great person too. I learned a lot, man. I love their culture. Straight up. Yeah, and don't let nobody say you're not loyal if you're over here and somebody's in the chat, man, and everybody wants to get upset. That's not it, man. The thing is, like, all right, let's just say people like Sessa. Nobody's going to disrespect them here. Jules. Nobody's going to disrespect her here. Arthur, Brian Press, all these people. If people don't like each other, that's fine. But nobody's disrespecting anybody here, because to be honest, like I said, even with the Hive, however people think, they've been there for me. And, Look, the thing about them is I don't have to go in their chat and be there and be, everybody else does that shit. I know where we stand and they know where I stand. So I don't want any shit talking. I want people to enjoy themselves, man. I want people to live life and be happy, man. I don't want to see everybody fighting. Grappa and coffee, bro. Yeah. Yo, hey, listen, Emerald. That stuff, though, the sediment that was at the end of that, but right in a 55-gallon drum. Emerald, you had to see the other drum that they had. The one that they had the regular hose going into, the overflow. This thing was still like 5 minutes ago filled with oil, and they're like, clean it out. I'm like, man, it was crazy, but it was funny, though. I don't know, man. I don't know if they found him. I don't think so, but I hope they do. Yeah, so you know them guys. That's the guys, man. They're over there. We got to go up there one day. And my buddy owns the old place. Remember on Church Lane and Baltimore Pike, the old stakeout? That's his lot now. He has the whole lot. You remember the old cheesesteak place. You remember that? So I'm saying, man, me and Sessa go back like fucking 82 Monte Carlos. I was a kid, man. Young kid. It does, bro. No sugar, no carbs. I stopped eating red meat. I stopped eating pork. I still eat a little bit of chicken, but I'm not going to lie. The last 2 nights, I have cheated with a little bit of ice cream, which is not good, but I'm making it, man. It's a slow process. Me and my son usually go now at 3 o'clock to the gym. You know, curry chicken is, yeah, I know. You know what, Celia? Curry chicken is so good, but the way they make the curry goat, I don't eat the meat. And then they made this like, you know, veal scalpine and sausage scalpine. Well, they made that with chicken in their way. Like they make a dish called chicken Marcella, not Marcella, Marcella. Oh my God, unbelievable. I love spicy, so I love it. They taught me a lot. They helped me out, man. They're really good dudes. Oh, yeah. Emerald. Hey, Emerald, listen, you can't turn the donut down, though, bro. You can't unless you do the trick. You're like, you take a little bite. Oh, man, I got to run to my car real quick. And then you dispose when you get out of there, brother. I don't know if you could do that, though. Yeah, Jules is always welcome here. That's just, I know a lot of people feel, however, I know a lot. Remember the vet? I remember your vet. Once you reminded me that. Is keto hard, though? I heard it's pretty good. Well, I'm going to do more of that. Like Kevin's going to be coming on one day. Kevin's shredded. Like he's built really good right now. Hopefully going up there next month. I want to do more shows, man. I want to do positive shit. Doesn't always have to be negativity. I thought, was that a Stingray you had, Ant? Or no, that wasn't a Stingray. That was the other one you had. He always had some nice shit. I'll tell you what, Anthony had back in the day, I remember the tow trucks, man. He had Sessatone. That was some big tow trucks. Yeah, no, I mean, like, look, the trash guys are out here now. They're finally picking up the trash. They make a mess. They throw the trash cans all over the floor. But no, like, seriously, all joking aside, I wanted to come back up on here. Oh, you still got the 62? Woo! Yeah, you know what else they said? An old bodybuilding trick. Anthony was around them for them days. They used to tell us, Richie Beretta, I know he knows him. He was a bodybuilder from South Philly. He would tell us 3 things. Flour, 3 whites, sugar, flour, salt. They say if you watch those 3 things, Man. Thank you, Brian. Thank you. Deuces is great, man. I seen somebody sent me a thing. Deuces, you were over in somebody's chat the other day. They were going nuts. I heard. Hey, man, you speak your mind. I like that, man. Yeah, yo, go check out Impeach. We got to get his channel. I love this, man. I'm so happy. I'm so glad I don't need no 100 people. And listen, anybody saying that, oh, how many people you got in your chat? Oh, Code has 20 people. What is that? Let me tell you something. I got good people here that are positive. There's no trolls in this thing. That's a blessing. You know, and to be honest, I don't know who buys bots or who doesn't, but I know what I'm doing. And to be honest, what I like to say to every content creator out there, how much more can you guys do? Like, aren't you guys tired of the fighting and the going at each other? And I know they come at your family and your loved ones and you feel you have to respond, but been doing this for a year and a half, 2 years. Nothing's changed. It's the same friggin' crap. Maybe if everybody stops and tries to get on the mission that I'm on, which no, I'm not saying I'm better than people, the no drama mission, maybe it will get some traction. Because to be honest, all the negativity, it's not going anywhere, man. It's recycled bullshit. Straight up. Yeah. I see. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know that guy. I don't know him, man. The Shook dude. I don't know. That's my brother right there, man. That's a real fucking dude too right here, man. Darren, don't ever forget. Like, I know he's always with me, man. Darren, telling you, man, you guys, see, the thing is that people, you know, where I come from, when you say that a guy is solid, I mean, obviously we know now who's not and everything because we've been through it. We have evidence. But when I say this guy is that guy, people should heed to that, man. This guy should get respect. The guy changed his whole friggin' life, moved to Florida, doing great as a beautiful business. You know, and look, the first day I come back, he's here to support me. That's nothing to do with trying to be a tough guy or anything like that. That's a real friend right there, man. Darren, you're my boy, bro. I just want you to know that. You're big brother to me, bro. Oh, sweets. I'm not a sweet guy. Damn straight, Deuces, as you should. Deuces has been the same guy all the time, man. He's fun. He's controversial. Who cares? You need that. Yeah, you do have to defend yourself. You definitely do. But here's what I wanted to say, Brian. And if I'm wrong, this is what this is about, man. You guys could teach me too. But when you've seen this go on for 2 years, and every time you respond and you fight back and try to defend yourself, it goes back to the same shit. Nothing changes. We literally watched a guy go through, get his ass whooped, and still come back the same day talking shit. In the ambulance, talking shit. That's not a cop out or you surrendering. Walking away from that is smart. Gives a fuck. Let them have it, man. Because you know what? The next message that somebody gets might, God forbid, be a different message. People don't learn. That's all I'm saying. JJ, this is another dude that I love, man. Yo, let me tell you about this guy. JJ is a Tennessee, I believe he's from. Military guy, salute, sir. He broke away from all this. He's very successful. His channel's doing good, man. He's doing his own look. See, I can't help it. It's real life, man. This is the trash man. Look, you guys want to say hi? No, but remember this too. All these guys that want to talk shit and go after people for what? What do you get out of that? It makes you feel good to bash somebody? Okay, then bash somebody. Don't bitch when somebody bashes you then. Same, Darren. Same, brother. Same. Darren's been real since day one. Texas, buddy. No, really, Brian. Straight up. You guys know what's up, man. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, a dude like says that I know since I was a young teenager. Like, I know a couple, like Kevin, however, people don't like Kevin, that's their business. Kevin, when he was a prison guard, looked out for friends of mine, man. Like, literally looked out for guys. The thing is in life, this is what I understand. Not everybody's going to get along. My thing is, if you're talking to somebody that hates me and you're not disrespecting me, like if somebody said, hey, fuck code, and somebody's in the chat, yeah, you're right, or hanging out, like, that's fine. Like, to me, why should we stop anybody? I mean, to be honest, freedom of speech is the biggest thing that should be talked about right here, because that's the biggest thing that you take away from all this is freedom of speech. And we should never lose that in any way, shape, or form in this country. But freedom of speech sometimes gets taken a little too overboard. Some people go too crazy. Like, look, attacking women, kids, families, the people who are still doing that here, it's probably never going to stop. But remember, when you do that, you put your family in jeopardy and everything. See, my family, I don't worry about. When I went to the wedding, I'm around my family. They all know my channel. They all know everybody. It's the trolls. They're waiting because my family, they're not like me. Some of my family. Some of my close family members, they'll get down in the dirt. And I just don't want any part of that. I want to just push the positive. Hey, JJ, I didn't see any little people here, man. But to be honest, now that you're back, you came around, they might start coming back. They want to hang out, brother. Yeah, Kevin's good, man. I know why people don't like Kevin. I understand. I do. But I'm telling you, from me, I've been in situations where when that's been tested, like real friendship, and he's never been wrong, So whatever. But look, what the fuck let me ask you something. Why does every guy on here care who talks to who? Why is that a problem? Like, I'll tell you why I don't have a problem with it. Because if I'm talking to somebody who doesn't like Cesar, whatever, Cesar, first off, doesn't even know anybody. I'm not going to disrespect Cesar, let anybody disrespect him. If you don't like somebody, that's fine. You're entitled to that. Just don't bring it to me. Keep it to yourself. As well as if I don't like somebody that somebody else is talking to, I won't bring that to their attention. It's easy. This thing is not hard. It's gotten so carried away, though, man. Responsibility, you're right. Yeah, you need that. BP is a cougar. You out in Peach? Where you going, brother? Be good. I'll be out on the bike soon. Straight up. You got to see me, though, my injuries. I can't drive like I used to, man. It's so hard. It really is. Yeah, and to be honest, what do you get? What do you get from that? And to be honest, all this rah-rah, I wasn't raised to do all that. Come on, if every day, I'll be honest, since I took myself back, I mean, I hear little tidbits, people saying some stuff, and so I heard a recording of somebody bashing me, but I would expect that of that person. What I'm saying is, what's the sense of responding? What's that going to do for me? That's going to make them double down and go worse. And they know that I'm the guy who's not going to come after women and children and families. So then they're going to go even harder. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad Arthur's here, man. Arthur's a good dude too, man. Straight up. Straight up. Arthur's a good dude, man. I like Arthur a lot. I do. He's always been cool to me. And we've talked outside of this, man. He's a guy that cares about family and shit. And it's funny because a lot of people were coming at Arthur hard and all over. I heard everybody, this and that. And now a lot of these people are talking and hanging out together. That's the whole thing I'm saying. Like, you never know what tomorrow brings. But try to control today and control yourself in a manner that's going to help society. When you help society, you're helping yourself. When you're kind to others, it goes a long way. If you want to be bitter and not better, all you're going to get is bitter. It's like the same thing. It's like, okay, here we go. You got a pickle juice jar, right? and you eat one pickle, you're like, yeah, that's what's up. And then you eat another one. Then you're like, let me try to drink the juice because this is, oh man, you know what? I can handle it. Or you drink it and it's too much. Or how about a salad with red wine vinegar? Did you ever take that one bite that was too much? Or did you ever eat too much mustard and you get that one bite that just like makes your mouth feel, you're like, damn, man, like, all right, that's a little too much. That's exactly the same thing. The difference is rather than not eating that again or ingesting that, people go back to get another one. That's all I'm saying. And if I can say anything to any content creators out there, I know you'll laugh and say, who is Code? He's got 20 people in his chat, small channel. But I still have my self-respect. I have my self-worth. Nobody can say, yo, Code's a bad dude. He talked about this one, that one, their families. No, I never did. I went at men, but never women and children. And that's what separates me from the others. I really do believe that I'm not better than anybody, but I believe that I held myself back even when I was coming under attack. And you know the reason why. And this is no dig at nobody. I don't have no problem with anybody. I told you, man. I just want to do my thing and get back my brother. That's a solid dude, too. That's another guy you can talk to, man. Beck is real deal, straight up, man. Every day is a blessing. Beck knows. Beck's a good dude, man. Pickle juice for hangers. I heard that, man. Beck knows what's going on and he understands it, because Beck will make you realize, well, yo, hold up. What about this? Like, Beck, I respect you, bro. You're a good dude, man. I've been meaning to call you. But no, the main thing right now is, we have to pray for these people over there in Maine. Hopefully more people and something. I'm going to be working on a mental health campaign. I would like to do a discussion one night, a panel. I want to try to get somebody to come up on the field, somebody who can, maybe somebody, a guest, who could come up who's actually been in that field, who's dealt with people, who's been through that, because, we have to do something. It's crazy that people up here that are screaming and yelling in the camera and fighting with people, and this one's mother this one's sister that, this one's aunt, this one that, da. They really think that that's okay. Like, and I'm not knocking nobody because I know people have to fight back and say shit, but if you really think that that's the way you should be acting, that's not it, man. It's actually on the contrary. When you react and you're acting like that, you're showing people that you really have no control. And, I say this is a lot of self-reflection on myself. I want to see everybody do good, man. Straight up. Yeah, that's what's up, brother. Yeah, pickle juice, man. Tony DeLuzio used to drink that shit. And then he would say, let's go eat at the McDade Diner, Aunt. We would go over there, and then he would try to, he would order salmon, but then French fries. I'm like, dude, what are you doing? Yeah, pickle juice or vinegar, yeah. Straight up. But no, I just wanted to pop on today. I got to get going. I have to get my truck inspected. My son has to get a haircut. My son's birthday's on the 2nd. He's going to be 17. So, we're trying to get, and then I have my daughter's birthday, the 22nd. And my uncle, God willing, I hope he lasts a month, but I don't think that's possible. You could tell it's time. He's going to go home soon. He's ready. He's got a picture of my aunt right there with him. Like I said, I don't say that for donations or pity party. I say that's another reason why I want to do this. Like, that's what's important in life. You think I'm watching my uncle die? You think I care about people talking about me on here? Why does that matter? My uncle never gave a shit. People were so jealous of him and my aunt because they were so successful. They made money. They shared it with everybody. They were very, very humble. They drove Buicks their whole life. Successful businesses, man. My uncle had a motel for $1 million, sold it for $8 million. Like, worked every year to revamp it. To, you know, they had a coffee shop, flower shops, real estate, always working. You know, the antithesis of, you know, but a lot of people don't understand, or we don't take those things for granted, because with the internet and so much. I watched yesterday on a live 2 kids from Chicago or something talking about, let's meet up for a shootout. They just wanted to meet up and do a shootout because they wanted to get their friggin' the views. Just remember, as that kid got his day, the one, you know, who was going to whoop everybody's ass and everything. And, you know, remember, that's how quick karma can happen to any one of us. So try to be kind, be nice, you know, stay away from the negative. If people want to talk about you, let them talk about you. Why do we care? You know why we care? Because we are, and I'm going to be honest, we all suffer from insecurity. We all suffer from a lack of confidence. If anybody up here thinks that they're perfect, you're wrong. Only God is. So what we could do as a whole, as a little community, is keep each other, you know, on the right track, support each other, and do what we have to do, man. Yeah, the beefs are just too much, man. Like, I want to have happy nights. I'm going to do some debate nights. I want you guys to feel free to come here. Just know you're never going to be judged here. I don't care whose show you go to. As long as you're not talking bad, I don't care. Because I think it's that time. See, I see an opening here. I see an opening for a podcast of positivity. I might not be doing numbers like everybody else, but at least people could come here and know that they have a home to where they can feel not just wanted, but appreciated, and know that tomorrow somebody's not going to be bad-mouthing your sister, your mother, your aunt, your uncle. That's all I want. I want you guys to understand. Look, I'm going through a tough time right now. One of the toughest things in my life, watching this shit with my uncle, even though it's inevitable to happen. But I still have to come up here and be happy for you guys. I have to promote the smile, you know, and my uncle would want me to do that. And, you know, it's life, man. You live to die. You have good and bad, you know, life, death. You can't have one without the other. But what you can do on here you can have one without the other. Like, chaos doesn't have to mean that you have to be chaotic. When you see that, you can distance yourself from it. Don't engage in it. Don't go back and forth in it. Johnny the Greek, where's he at, man? Oh, man, sorry, bro. Sorry for your loss, brother. Shoot me an email when you get time, brother. Damn, man. See? Let's all say a little prayer to Johnny the Greek in his. See, there's always somebody has it worth. Like, look, my uncle's still here. Yeah, he's going. But look, his friend just took his life. Like, it doesn't mean you're a friggin' punk or you're a chump if you're nice to people. If you choose not to get in the gutter, doesn't mean that you're a bitch and you're walking away or you're scared. It means you're taking the high road. Because to be honest, you see over 100 people in a chat and all they're doing is bashing people. Why would I ever want that? I don't want that. You guys will see, man. I'm going to make you all proud. I'm working on, and JJ, I would like to talk to you. I don't know if you still have my email, and I know you have my number. I want to really, like, I've been studying the intro stuff, but I want to talk to you, man, because I watch, your format, everything you do, the way you put, man, you're a hell of a job. You're good with that stuff, bro. I need you to teach me some stuff. So if you could shoot me an email or a text, you know, and I hope your grandkids, the family, and everybody's good. It can, bro. And to be honest, JJ, I watch you being more successful. I watch all these people that have shows with no drama who really get to, have a good content and get to a topic and really discuss it and do real good interviews, there's people have more views and they're making more money. Like the negative stuff, to make money to bash people, I never want it that way, Our home, brother, straight up. Codes Castle, you are all a part of it. Johnny the Greek's a great dude too, man. No, what it is now my mother is 80. So for 71 years, well, my aunt's been dead for, how long has it been now? I'm sorry. Yeah, my aunt's been dead since, man, I don't know, 11, 15 years, 11, whatever, how many years it's been. But my mother, when she came from Italy, they came on a boat. My father came on a plane, but when they used to go to school, they couldn't speak English. I mean, they were learning, but they were ridiculed every day. They were called grease balls, dirt balls. The kids in the neighborhood were Irish. Their parents would make them walk on the other side of the street. And my Aunt Marion, Queenie, God rest her soul, I love you. Her husband is John. So it's not blood uncle, but that's my uncle. His kids, I'm 50. They're in their early 40s. They're my brothers. Like, if they were on here right now, they would tell you. And they worked for everything they had. Went to college. Their dad's, rich. But they didn't get it that way. And he never, always kind to people, always helping people. So, I think that lasts longer, man. I know people say, you could be wrong. I know, brother. Thank you. Everybody's been telling me that, Darren. I love Darren C4, man. I really do. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. And Johnny's friend, too, man. Johnny, I'm really sorry for you, brother. Sad, man. Vecchio's another good one. And listen, when you hear other content creators and they're going at a guy that you guys support and they're mentioning your names, talking shit, the fact that they're mentioning your names and talking about you, it should be funny enough. Like, they hate you guys and talk so much shit, but yet they have to talk about you. Come on. I got to get ready. I got to get my son from school early. He's got a haircut. Like I said, his birthday. I think he has another dance coming up. Yeah, bro, I know. Oh, I know your family didn't speak English. And it's weird too, Aunt, because like my parents really didn't speak a lot of Italian to us when we were kids. But I tell you what, I understand a lot. I can speak it now. I mean, but when I was a kid, I still understood. But let me show you guys something. This is all that matters to me. So you guys can see. Well, he's bigger than me now, but that's me and my son. He's boxing now. He's going to be 17. That was the night of his dance. Look, he's bigger than me now. Yeah, that's my son. This is what I do. Family, man. My son, he's the one. Yo, Dad, enough with the drama. Sonny is Italian. Who's an Italian lover? He said, I'm from the South. We speak gibberish down here. I told you it's colder than a billy goat. Yeah. No, but really, JJ, man, is there a way we can get together? Can you reach out to me when you get some time? Yo, he is, man. And Deuces, he's a good kid, man. And he knows everything on here. And he knows I don't disrespect. So He was just like this, man. Anthony knows. Anthony, he met my son. My son likes Anthony a lot. He gave him that shirt. He wears it all the time. But the funny thing is, like, oh, man, how can I say this without saying it a different way? Yeah, Brian, man, he's a good kid. He's big. And he knows people talk about me. Yeah, call me later, bro. I want to talk to you. Now, I'm blessed, man. I'm blessed to have this thing and these people in my life. None of these people know me that can talk shit. Anthony Sess has been to my house. Like, I know his people. He's know mine. Like, that's like what I'm talking about. And I don't like drama. I just don't. Yeah, I know. Look, let me tell you something. I'm just saying that if you get your ass beat, but it's a fair fight, they're making it like it was this big, dude got rolled on by a guy like that who's smarter than you, who you make fun of, and just take it, man. Not everybody wins some. I got scars on my face, man. You don't win them all. Shit happens, but stop. People still talk shit. Thank you. And you know what? That's the problem. All these women keep trying to hit on my son. But he is a good kid. He's not me. And if anybody would come after, he would tell me, don't even engage, Dad. He's very intelligent. He works hard. He's got his own money to get a car. He's getting ready to get a car. We got to get his license now. And, it's just all positive shit. Faith, family, friends, man, And what else? Let me see if I have another one in here I can show you guys. Because when you put pictures up, where's that other one at? Hold on. I think I found it. Is it here? Oh, no. Not that one. I don't know where the whole picture went. I had the whole picture. Chewing gum again, though. But yeah, I had a little suit on. Where's the other one at? Better smile code. Not seriously, though, man. The drama is old. There she is. Cindy, how was your day? How you feeling today? This woman, if you ain't subscribed, there's something wrong with you guys. This woman is in recovery. She acts like this, same all the time. Her makeup, look, I don't understand makeup. I think all these women are beautiful. They don't need it. But she does her makeup look, it looks like it's airbrushed on. And she's solid. And she's had my back since day one. And I like that. And you know what, Cindy? I want to say something because I want to take this trip down to Kensington. I know you said you might wanted to get on it. I have a couple people wanted to come with us. I would like to try to do that sometime next month, before it gets really cold or maybe December. I know you have a lot going on, but I want to try to plan a little group up. I have people want to come down, a little outreach. We could give out some food, some socks, some, things, and go from there. So we'll get in touch, because I know you do a lot and you help people. Although I'm going to tell you right now, your dog, that beautiful husky, does not want to bother you with you when the dog's sleeping. That dog's cute, man. Don't worry. And by the summer, look, I'm coming back. I'm getting back. And no, yeah, I did. I lost. See? Code's coming back. I'm down like 10, 15 pounds. It's hard though, man. I wish I was built like Kevin. That dude, man, he's built like a brick shit house. Thank you, Casey. Salute, sir. I appreciate you, man. It's sad, bro. I just hope we can all pray and keep their families and everybody and start trying to do something with his mental health. Casey's a great guy. He goes everywhere. Casey's a great guy. He respects everybody, man. Selby, maybe we can get together through Lisa Ann. I'll get your number and we'll put something together because I have right now, I think like 4 people that want to go. And there's some people in the community that I would like to put something together. I think it would be good, really. And I'll take care of all the security. Don't worry about that. Don't worry, Cindy. I got all the security handled. Now, I'm not saying there's going to be guns there. There'd be legal guns, if anything. Stop, Cindy. I saw the other day you look thin in the face. I was going to tell you, don't lose too much weight. I think you're losing. Your face looks thinner. Yes, definitely. JR Boston, what's up, brother? Thanks for stopping by, man. This is the Positive Podcast with no drama. Save it for your mama. If you want to be here, then stay clear of the drama. We don't want it. Yeah, but you know what sucks, Deuces? I'm like, Kevin's just a whole different entity, man. Even Anthony Sessa back in the day, them guys are so big. I was ripped before COVID, man. I was shredded. That pisses me off, man. Let me see. Check this shit out. Deuces. And no, I love women. I don't like men. I love women. To each his own, whatever people want to do. People say, oh, yes, I am single. I'm not with anybody. No, I'm not. And I'm not looking to be with anybody. I just want to live my life. I have too much that here goes a good one. It's my son when he was little. My son's a character, man. You can't see the hat really, can you? Shit. He's got a hat on, my son. He's funny. Wait, hold on. I got a picture for you guys. This is what I'm trying to get back to. Don't make fun because I was. I know. How'd you lose it then? How'd you lose it? Because code, I'd started. Well, I have a lot of injuries too, but oh man, my mom's. You can hear her screaming. She's on the phone with the insurance people. She's forgetting everything. This was me before COVID. Look at that. I'm coming back to that. My ads were coming in and everything, man. I was shredded. Yeah. Look at that. I was on the way back, deuces. It's only 2 years. I'll come back. It's going to take me time. My testosterone's low, though. I have to get that all taken care of. Yeah, I know. Selfie, straight up. You know, I think it's better to be that way. You don't have to deal with people that, and I know, people that, look, remember one thing. People love you, they don't hurt you. When people like you and care about you and want to build something with you, they don't break your friggin' balls all the time. Straight up. Yeah, deuces, I'm trying to get back, bro. Yeah, I'm telling you, Cindy's real good people, man. Because you know what? Before anything, she will help anybody. That's who she is. And yes, I'm still wearing the Phillies, man, because I love them. But I am going to get going, and I'll probably be back tomorrow, or I'm going to be back probably tomorrow night. I do have a funeral tomorrow for a biker guy, Mike Goff, God rest his soul. I have that funeral tomorrow. Let me show you something. Hold on a second. This was an old head. He's in like a veterans club type thing, but here we go. Check this out. Good guy, died of liver cancer. But he was a good friend, man. Good guy. We got to spend a lot of time together on runs. And this is him right here with his wife. That's like as he was still fighting cancer there, and I try to get you a better one. Hold on a second. Tough motherfucker too, man. Mentally, that was him towards the end. You see how skinny he lost? Real dude, man. I'm not saying toughest dude in the world, but when it comes down to it, that dude would have your back, very respectful. I don't know. There was a picture with him in the whole club. I don't know. There goes one of them. It's like one of his pictures. But they got a lot of guys, man. But I have that funeral tomorrow. It's like a from 3 to 10. It's like a memorial / whatever they're doing. I think he was what's the name? Carlito Brigante, ¿cómo estás? It's another guy. I always said it's a guy I will never talk about. Carlos. I don't care who likes him or don't. Me and him, he never did nothing. We had one phone out. That was it. I don't have beefs with people. Their beef is with me. Although I will say something to Carlos, though. He tried to say that his bald head was better than mine, bro. What's up with that, Carlos? Captain Sugar Britches. When he says that shit, it's not. Now everybody say, Carlos came to your show. Guess what? I don't give a fuck. I don't care. This is the positive podcast. I don't care. I'm not into the drama. I'm not attached to anyone. I'm attached to me and the good Lord. Well, him first, obviously. You come here respectful, you come here. But when he says Captain Sugar Britches, oh my God. You too, Lance. Have a great day, man. I hope you and your family are blessed. William Brooklyn, I gave you a shout out earlier, brother. I said, my man, you reached out to me. I appreciate that. I don't forget. Yeah, Carlos running around saying his head's bald and like it's all nicer than mine. Come on, Carlos. You don't want none of this shit. Hey, Carlos, and all women, hold your ears. This is an old biker thing. I'm not going bald, bro. I'm just getting more head. Nah, for real. We need this positive shit, man. We really do. Yeah, right, deuces, shit. I do got to get going. I got to pick my son up early. He loves it because I'm picking him up at like 12. I don't know his school. How about you? Maybe we'll do a topic about that. How about you guys in schools? My son goes to a Catholic high school. It's $12,000 a year. Do you guys have any of that situation going on? Like, because prices are crazy. Forget inflation and food. Thank God he has a scholarship. So he gets like $4,000 off a year. So yeah. For all the people that talk shit, even being here with my parents, my bills are crazy, man. But I'm blessed. I have my parents. I have a great podcast that's positive. You guys are all here supporting me. We got that little community, and I love that, man. And I don't care where you go. Just go respectfully. But I would like to close this out with a prayer, as always. Guys, to know that I have your back. In the name of the Father, Son, Holy Spirit, amen. Dear God, Heavenly Father, the main concern for this podcast today was to shed light on the tragedy that took place in Maine. I asked you, Lord, with all your strength to put your hands on the hearts of those people affected, the families, the victims, all their families. Put your arms around and comfort them in this time. Anybody in the chat that's going through a tough time, them too. But for the mental health issue, Lord, I ask that you make available maybe some resources to people that maybe they haven't seen, or maybe you could send a message to have people to have a better understanding and a better look of this thing called life that we have to respect and be right and get right, to be right and treat people right. You have the power, Lord, to make that happen. Although it's like the old horse to the well to make them drink. You can lead them there, but you can't. But I do believe your strength, Lord, is one of a kind. There's nothing like it. There's nothing like it. And there's nobody better than you. So I ask you to just keep these people safe. I know it's a tragedy, Lord. A lot of people blame you for this, but I blame the devil. We all have free will. I just ask again for you to watch over these people and anybody out there who's suffering. In your name we pray, amen. In Father, Son, Holy Spirit, amen. Guys, they make fun of me for praying, but I really mean it. I take it very seriously. I'm not perfect. I'm not 1,000% the best Christian or Catholic. I'm just a God-fearing man that understands. I'm 50 years old. I've been around. I understand. Like some of these guys up here in their 70s just running their mouths every day. Why? I don't know. But I wish you guys the best. Stay blessed, not stressed, and get better, not bitter. Darren C4, my brother, man. Love, bro. Deuces. Celia. Esther Johnson. Kentucky Lady. BB from VA. Johnny the Greek. Brian Press. JJ. William. Deuces. Carlos. Who else? Lance. Selfie. I'm not good at this shit. Hold on. I'm looking for Rabbits of Chaos. JR Boston. Casey Robinson. Where is it at? Hold on. I think I said Lance already. Who else? Sessa, my brother. Vecchio. Whoever I missed. Emerald, I apologize. Just remember this, though. Whatever you do, don't let anybody make you feel like you cannot support a certain channel or a show. You as a subscriber have the right to do what you want, to go where you want, and to support whatever you feel. That's your right. The content creators should be happy that you're supporting. I really mean that. So like I said, as I always say, God bless you and your family. Take care. Stay blessed. Not sure. I'll be back soon. I really appreciate all the support, man. It means a lot that you guys come by. God bless.